heels on the ground. But this is athletic, okay? Like ridiculously athletic. And I am as well. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but seriously, I'm very, 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 very physically capable, okay? And that humbles me because it's just the truth. That's why I sit down and I'm like, shoot, yeah. Because my feet are on the earth from heel to toe. And so they can grip the ground from heel to toe. Because that's where the muscles and tendons span from. Heel to toe. They pull together. The human body only pulls. A video under the main site of In The Image Clothing Company. I've said it in this a few times, okay? In this one video here alone. Anyway, very athletic, by the way. Me, I know what I'm talking about, right? And I made a little like snippet of a video yesterday, and I just don't want to sound prideful, but I want to make it clear so people listen, because what I'm saying is true. It's not about me, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm very, 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 very physically capable, because it's nothing to do with me. It's God's design. I didn't do a single workout to get this capable, you know? It's like, you can't. It's impossible, physically, mechanically. It's just a neutral. But we have to keep those heels on the ground, and then we are athletic, okay? Picture a fighter. I'll get up like this again. I'm in the uneven sand, but I want to show, like, you couldn't do that if your heels weren't on the ground, right? But you picture like a wrestler or like a fighter. You try to get in an athletic stance and be on the balls of your feet. You collapse your knee and your ankle and your hip, and your shoulder deactivates, and out to your hand, the position of the wrist like I was showing a few minutes ago there. And now you fall like this. From this athletic stance, you barely got any pressure on the ground. You drop your heels down to the ground, now you've got open hips, and now you can really do whatever you need to. I'm not like a fighter or a wrestler, but I just picture like wrestling, right? You've got to be able to be on the ground, and really you're gripping inward with the feet, and that's how you can have such a low, wide stance, because you're gripping in. And there's a lot of like explanation that could be had to the mechanics of that, because your feet are so wide away from your centered line of your body, but they're actually gripping inward. It's just because of that video that I referenced, right? Keeping feet in the outside of shoes. We grip, even when we're out here, we're gripping in with our feet. Only if the heels are on the ground. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing to grip, right? You need an anchor point on both ends. Anchor point at the toe, anchor point at the heel. Now we can grip the muscles from the toe to the heel, pulling together. Otherwise, you just can't. Physically, it just won't happen. Right? I mean, like, physics-wise. Like angles and measurements of that, you know? I mean, I just mean it as real as it is. There's no opinion. There's no approach, right? There's only truth. So anyway, that's cool. Cool to move around like that and show the documentation. You know, or just meaning document it under video so you can see what I'm saying. More than me just, you know, more than me just sitting here and like reading a book. Like, all right, so this muscle in the body connects to this muscle, right? And no, how does the body really work? You know? All opinions aside about what you could do to try to see if it works for you. Some people train this way and it seems to help. No. How does it work? There's only one way. Let's get down to it. But the thing is, clothing's the only thing physically placed on us. That's the only reason the body wouldn't work, is if something was in its way and altering it. So we talk about where clothing sits. We make it very clear, okay? I'm not gonna say it in this unless I end up doing it before I cut this video, but find it, okay, under the main site of In The Image Clothing Company, and just allow the body to work. And there you go. It'll have to come from having the heels on the ground, Because if I had heels off the ground right now, my body couldn't stay working. It's just an anchor point, you know? The whole outside of the foot. The whole outside of the foot includes the heel. You know? Man, it's humbling, okay? So anyway,